Hey Cancer, this is going to be your bonus reading for all of you born July 1st through 22nd, I believe, is Cancer season. So for all you Cancer babies out there, this reading is for you. Let's see. I guess I told you all of the updates in your regular weekly readings, so we'll just wait for a card to jump out so that we can get started on your bonus story. Ouch. Okay. I feel like something has come to light about deceit. Communication has come in about somebody who might have been a little bit sneaky, who may not have been truthful with you, whether this is potentially a cheating scenario, someone not being honest about their feelings. It could be, financial theft, perhaps. Let's just see. But news came in about this. You heard this from somebody else. You didn't get it on your own, okay? I might caution some of you to be careful about the source. I'm getting that as well, that can be sure that you can actually trust this person that's bringing this news in, because I just heard, what disturber, right? That may be telling you something that's maybe not even completely accurate. We'll wait for the rest of the cards to come out to get the rest of the story, but that is something that's coming through, so I have to mention it. This person may not have the best intentions communicating what they're bringing forward. Whatever this was, it was done quickly. I just heard like in haste is actually the word that I heard. Making off like a thief in the night. Could be a situation where you might have been involved with somebody and they just left, like ghosted you. All right, Spirit, let's get some more cards out so we can complete the storyline here. 8 of Wands. Yep, whatever this was, this came in quickly. Tell us more about this message that came in. It might have been through like something that's quickly communicated, so through text. It feels like through text. 9 of Cups. Something about so I'm getting two different scenarios here. There's one scenario here where somebody may not have told you the truth about something, like about how they felt about you, and the truth is they absolutely like adore you, and this communication coming in has left you feeling like finally, like all of my dreams have come true sort of thing. That might be for a couple people. What I'm feeling more is that the first thing that came into my mind was that someone has communicated to you that this person wasn't all you thought they were. They're not all they're cracked up to be. The Hierophant, it's possible that you're married to this individual here, or in a longer term relationship with them, or that you work with them. Tell us more about this Hierophant here. Could be a Leo, Taurus. Six of Wands energy coming out, which is victory, and 7 of Pentacles, waiting for something to grow. So I'm back to the storyline of this. Potentially this person wasn't entirely honest with you about how they really felt about you. And so there was communication that went back and forth between the two of you, and they left abruptly without a lot of closure involved. It's possible, like I said, that you worked with this person. That this person made you feel incredibly like you're a good team, like a dynamic duo, in the sense that you two were incredibly different, very, very different. I know you were more gentle, more loving, more kind, more empathetic, more, you know, just a gentler nature, whereas they were kind of more like a Leo, like very proud, a little bit in your, not in your face even, but just, it wouldn't take much for this person to erupt. Like if their ego was insulted or anything like that, they would get fired up and they'd let people know. And it's almost like you tamed this person. It's almost like you saw this person for the good in them, and you were able to kind of tame that in them when they were around you. The two of you tempered each other is what I'm trying to say. The two of you played off of each other in the sense that, you could come across as one way, and fulfill one role, and this person, could fulfill the role in another way. So I feel like you worked in a team with this person, possibly for a larger organization. And I just feel like the two of you, when you worked together, just felt very like winning, like a winning team. I'm hearing like bulletproof. I'm just hearing a song by a female singer. It's a pop singer. Something about I'm bulletproof. Fire away. Take your aim. I am titanium. Who's that song by? If you guys know what I'm talking about, you might want to pull up that song and listen to that. But I feel like this is how you felt with this person, like titanium. Like nothing could stop the two of you. You're unstoppable together. Like, and you made quite a dynamic duo. And I feel like it was like you against the world is what it feels like. The two of you against the world. And I feel like you spent a good amount of time together, possibly 7 years working together. Maybe 7 months, but this feels more like 7 years because it's something that, you put a lot of time and effort into, the working together. So yeah, so I feel like you could have worked together for 7 years. I'm just gonna, before we go ahead, I'm gonna clarify that Seven of Swords. Just say it so I don't waffle back and forth between two stories. I hate readings that do that because, like on my own, because it can be very confusing and I like to get clarity. I know it tends to be a little more specific then, but so be it. Ricochet, you take your aim, fire away. What's the Seven of Swords about, please? Let's clarify this Seven of Swords. Knight of Cups. Yep. Oh, okay, I'm not laughing. This isn't funny, but it's just because I just got it. You offered this person something, Cancer. You offered them love. You made them a love offer. It was sincere. It was heartfelt. You really put yourself out there. You're quite a romantic. And they bolted. They absolutely hightailed it out of there. They told you a couple things. If this occurred by text or if it was verbally, they might have told you, dropped a few lines, I'm hearing, and took off. This is communication being withheld. They're taking it with them, like a thief in the night. Please clarify the Page of Swords, please. They were hiding this. They were hiding this because it flipped up. I think you could have seen that on the camera, right? Where it flipped up and flipped back down again. So it was almost like they didn't disclose this to you. Yeah, exactly. So Two of Cups, they felt a really strong connection to you. A really strong connection to you. I don't think they told you that. They might have just played it off as like friends or something like that. What did this... Yeah, the Tower. What Two of Wands, but I didn't ask a question. I'm putting that back in. I feel like it left you wanting whatever this was. Ten of Swords. Whatever they told you, I'm sure it's about denying feelings. I think you made an offer towards this person and they rejected you, and this left you feeling, and this Ten of Swords energy here, just absolutely heartbroken, stabbed in the back. It was a real Tower moment for you. But what's this being communicated to the Nine of Cups here? Oh, that's why they were jumping out. This is exactly what was communicated. We're just friends potentially, because this can be one of just being really close to somebody, but not intimate connection. So again, intuitively, I was picking up before I even clarified that this was situation was. So this person might have told you that we're just friends, which destroyed you. It brought down the Tower. And this Ten of Swords feeling like being stabbed in the back. When this was everything that you wanted. This would have been your wish fulfillment to hear otherwise, but let's clarify that Nine of Cups, please. Because that doesn't make a lot of sense. Like logically when I think about that, I'm like, what though? Unless there's going to be news coming in. You're going to find out that they lied to you. Or that they didn't tell you the whole truth. Let's see, what's this news coming in? Let's clarify the Eight of Wands and Nine of Cups, please. That was hiding again. Okay, that came up yet again. Okay, obviously it was supposed to be... I think there's going to be communication coming in, Cancer. There's communication coming in that's going to lead to a wish fulfillment for you. And it's that this person has everything they could ever want. Like literally they've got the world in their hands. There isn't anything that this person could want for, but there's something missing. And it's you. Okay, let's clarify the Hierophant, please. What is this? Is this a work connection? Very top secret. Seven of Swords again. This is why. Okay, so this person didn't tell you the whole truth or lied to you, however you want to perceive it. They didn't tell you the whole truth because you work together, or potentially they could also have been in a marriage or in another relationship, which is actually a good thing. You don't want to get involved with somebody who's married. That just leads to heartbreak for everybody, honestly. You don't want to invest your energy in that, you know. So they actually did the honorable thing, although, honestly, though, the honorable thing would have been to tell you the whole truth and be honest and upfront. That was kind of cowardly not to, honestly. Judgment. Yeah, it's like judgment's being placed on this situation now. It's like, I always think of it as like a coming to God moment. What was that wanted to come out but didn't? King of Pentacles. You're dealing with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. In my mind, whenever I'm reading, I always feel the King of Pentacles to be a Virgo. So a Virgo energy is somebody who is, you know, a loyal person who's dedicated to their family, who provides for their family, is very proud of that. There's somebody that isn't showboaty, like they're not like, look at me and all I've got and stuff like that. But you know, they aren't afraid to show their hard work either. This is somebody who's probably wealthy, or just very comfortable. This person, when they speak, they can be very passionate. They can be very passionate when they speak. They've been thinking about you and the times that you spent time together, like working together. They've been looking back on that. Got Ace of Cups at the bottom of this deck. So let's get some more cards out. We can always do some more clarifying too. What's going through this King of Pentacles mind right now? That's probably what y'all want to know, right? Besides looking back. What's on this King of Pentacles mind? Four of Swords, Nine of Wands, Knight of Cups, and Two of Swords. 10 of Wands. This person has a lot of responsibilities. There's a lot on their shoulders. It's interesting, we have the Knight of Cups showing up again. You know, I think they've been thinking a lot about you. I think they've been taking a time out to think about how things went down, what was communicated, what wasn't communicated. We've got Nine of Wands here. So it's possible, again, like you worked with this person or you've known this person for 9 years. Worked together for 7, known them for 9. Okay. But they're thinking about when they are off by themselves and they're kind of some downtime or some quiet time, they're thinking about your relationship in the terms of like just getting to know each other. And, you know, if you got along really well, which if it seems to me like you did, you worked well together, you probably got along really well because you've got the Two of Cups up here. So the two of you obviously had some sort of a soul tie, soul connection there. They're thinking about that and about what that means to them. They're thinking about that day that you came forward. It's possible that they're in this position now where they're thinking of coming back around and offering up. The thing I notice about each of these decks is this Knight of Cups is pretty forward with their offer. They're willing to come forward and like, here it is. Here I am. Here it is. I've taken off my mask. You know, I'm all here sort of thing. The horse is facing forward. But in this deck, you know, that the knight holds that cup back a little bit behind the horse's head, kind of testing the waters first. They're not willing to put themselves out there and be totally vulnerable yet until they can gotta get a sense from whoever it is that they're offering this to, whether they're going to reject them or not. Okay. And you can even see like they're ready to turn on a moment's notice and walk away. So I feel like potentially this person has had thoughts of coming towards you and talking more about this. But they're not entirely sure. They're kind of two minds about it. And this is where we get the Two of Swords. It's kind of like, well, if I do this, will they reject me? And I don't even know that they're coming to offer you a relationship, but just some heartfelt emotion and maybe to clear this up, what went down over here. Because I feel like they look back on your time together quite fondly and are potentially feeling a bit guilty about that. But they're of two minds. Because again, you know, would they reject me? What can I actually offer them? What can I offer this person coming forward? I don't know if they're single right now or if they're still in a marriage. Kind of feels like they're still in a marriage because of this 10 of Wands energy here. Like again, you know, a lot of responsibility, a lot of things, you know, with work and family and maybe all of that stuff. Let's clarify what this Knight of Cups wants to say. What does this Knight of Cups want to come forward and say to our beautiful Cancers? Four of Cups. It feels like an apology. I know that's not the traditional meaning of the Four of Cups. I feel like this cup is an olive branch. That's just intuitively what I feel, guys. What else would this person like to say to you? What would this person like to say to you? What would this person like to communicate? What was that one? Eight of Pentacles. Something about working really hard. Five of Cups, yeah. I feel it's possible that they really miss working with you if you don't work together anymore. They regret what went down, though. There, like I said, there is that sense of guilt and feeling down. That you guys, like, again, you worked together for some number of years, and it's just, I get the feeling that you're probably not working together now. Maybe because of this. Yeah, Eight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. I'm sorry for leaving you out in the cold. They want to offer you an apology, Cancer. They want to offer an apology for walking away, not talking more about their emotions and leaving you out in the cold. Aw, okay. Will they come forward, though? What action, in the end, will this King of Pentacles take? What action will they take? Will they come forward? Won't they come forward? Actually, let's use my clarifying deck. Let's clarify that Two of Swords. I don't know if you guys can see those cards. What will they decide, Spirit? What will be their decision? Oh, it's so hot in here. My skin is like sticking to my chair. I really need to put like a cloth on it or something. What is the verdict here? What action will they take? Or will they take action, period, right? So Three of Pentacles, Nine of Cups again, Ace of Wands, and Nine of Wands. Well, Ace of Wands tells me that they'll come forward. A lot of nines. I just feel like, again, I feel like there's this message of they really, working with you was amazing. Like you just worked so well together, and they might be coming back around to offer you to work together again. Like they may want to work with you. Like you'd make the dream team sort of thing. There's almost like this energy of it hasn't been the same without you, but I'm also getting this hesitancy, like if they do come forward and they make this offer towards you, if they do come forward, because this is movement, this is about a new beginning, new movement forward, that, you know, they're going to end up like this, like they might do more damage somehow, or that you'll again reject them. I think there's a lot of fear here about rejection. I really do. So it would seem to me that eventually they will come forward, but they're going to have to get over this fear first. And will they? That is the $1,000,000 question. Six of Cups. Yeah. They miss you. Let's just put it that way. They miss you. And this feels more like they want to keep it on a friendly level. don't see any indication here. Like, there's no lovers. We've got the Two of Cups, but that was with respect to what they hold back, right? Let's pull the Moonology. Where have I put it now? My son made me my little card holder things. Isn't that like amazing? I love him. He's the greatest ever. So cool. They go from babies to all of a sudden being able to build things and thinking about you and gifting you something that is like super special. They tease me about my cards. They hate it when I buy tarot cards. And yet he knows. Just surrender and give mom what she like really loves. Even if he hates it. I don't know why I just said all that. Maybe some of you are a mom out there. Okay. You're very close to achieving your goal. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Those came out in reverse, but I don't actually read the Moonology deck in reverse. So this is coming. This apology seems like it's coming. I think this has probably been really hard on you. It's funny, we didn't get a lot about your emotions in here and how you're feeling, other than the Tower and the Ten of Swords, which kind of tells it all. This is more about this person. So I feel like you really had a burning desire to understand what they're thinking and where they're coming from. Any other potential outcomes we can offer to Cancer? Don't let your past hold you back. There's something in this person's past that prevents them from coming forward. Something happened in the past that makes them hesitant to come forward. Any other advice for our Cancers? To my homemade oracle. Let's see if they want to send you any messages. I'm not, as I kind of spaced out there, I was trying to get a sense of timing. With Ace of Wands, it could be 1 week. I'm more inclined to think of like 1 month. Possibly. Timing is so very hard to call because we only really have this moment that we're in. That's the only thing that truly exists, isn't it? Is this very second that we're in. And anything can change our decision, our ability to move forward. You know, so to try and predict time is pretty tricky because people have their own free will. They can choose to do whatever they want when they want. And like I said, anything could happen to change that aspect of time. So any messages this person would like to give to her beautiful Cancers here? One message. We're not asking for a lot. One message, please. One message from this King of Pentacles to Cancer. All right, I just heard that in excess, never tear us apart. So if that jumps out, then we know. Double confirmation. Nope, of course. I'm scared you'll reject me. What did I say? They're so scared of being rejected, right? There's nothing you can do to change that, Cancer. If that's their fear, that's their fear. And there's nothing you're going to do or say to change that. I mean, I suppose you could take the risk and reach out yourself and touch base with them and communicate with them if you're feeling up to it. But you might be feeling the same way. But honestly, I don't want to say that. I don't want to give you advice that way. But that's, so they do want to come forward. It's looking like they're, you know, they're feeling inclined to, but they've got to get over this fear first. I'm going to leave it there, Cancer. You'll have to let me know how this all turns out. And we'll talk to you next time, okay? Happy belated birthday!